Most of the buildings we will live in over the next 30 years have already been built, and almost all of them were designed for a linear water system, one pipe in, one pipe out. No separation, no internal reuse, no circular flow. This means that the future of residential water recycling does not depend only on new construction. It depends on our ability to retrofit existing buildings. Separation engineering is the process that makes this transformation possible. In traditional plumbing, grey water and black water are combined immediately. A single vertical pipe carries all wastewater to the sewer. This design is efficient for disposal, but it eliminates the possibility of reuse. Once mixed, lightly contaminated water becomes heavily polluted. Retrofitting begins with identifying where separation can occur before mixing takes place. This requires detailed hydraulic and architectural analysis. The most effective way to recover grey water in existing homes is at the source. Instead of redesigning the entire building, localized diversion systems capture water from showers, bathtubs, washing machines before it enters the main wastewater line. These systems are compact, modular, and can often be installed without structural modification. This transforms separation from a large construction project into a targeted engineering intervention. Separation is not only about adding new pipes, it must preserve the hydraulic stability of the existing system. Drainage networks depend on gravity flow, ventilation, correct pipe slope. Improper diversion can cause odor problems, backflow, reduced drainage performance. Engineering design ensures that the original wastewater system continues to function safely, while grey water is selectively captured. Once separated, grey water must be temporarily stored before treatment. In retrofit projects, space is limited. This has led to the development of slim modular tanks wall-integrated storage systems. Multifunctional technical cabinets, these units maintain water turnover to prevent stagnation and prepare the flow for treatment. Storage becomes a dynamic buffer between production and reuse. In new buildings, grey water reuse can be designed as a gravity-driven loop. In existing buildings, this is rarely possible. Water often needs to be pumped to reach reuse points, such as toilet cisterns or irrigation systems. This introduces an energy dimension to retrofit design. High-efficiency micropumps, demand-based activation, and short distribution paths minimize this additional energy use. The goal is to maintain the environmental benefit of reuse while keeping operational demand low. Retrofitting must meet strict public health standards. Grey water and drinking water systems must remain completely separate. This requires backflow prevention devices, physical air gaps, clear pipe identification. These measures ensure that reuse does not introduce contamination risks. Safety is not an optional feature, it is the core of separation engineering. Retrofitting is often perceived as expensive, but when evaluated over the life cycle of the building, separation systems reduce potable water demand, lower wastewater discharge volumes, decrease utility costs in regions facing water scarcity. They also increase property value and regulatory compliance. The building becomes future-ready without full reconstruction. This is incremental transformation with long-term impact. Even the buildings of the past can be connected to the water systems of the future.